Good morning, Angelina. I'm not going to be talking too loud, so hopefully this is good enough. But the baby is sleeping right there. Seems unfair that the baby has had his snack and his nap before I even had a chance to have my breakfast. But today I kind of had an idea of what I wanted to do. So I haven't tried this yet. I want to see if it worked, especially because I was thinking to myself while I was feeding him starving that if this was something that I could have just like set up ahead of time, it would have been great. It's kind of an experiment to see if in the future I can have a nice, quick, easy, tasty breakfast with minimal effort. So we'll see together. I'm basically making a breakfast sandwich, but I'm going to do everything in the air fryer all at once, at the same time. I have croissants, I have sausage patties, and I have an egg, and a slice of cheese. If you're making this, make whatever it is that you like on your breakfast sandwich. But I love croissants, and I pass that on to my child. So we buy a lot of croissants in this house. Thank God for Aldi. Probably buy like 2 packages a week or every other week, because he basically has one every lunch. Sometimes I make it into a sandwich. Sometimes he just wants the croissant as is, and then I just give him a cheese stick and some blueberries or something like that, so that it's kind of a balanced-ish meal. My sister knows this, but the viewers don't. My child is one of the most picky eaters I know, as a 4-year-old. So, and a lot of times, he can change and on a dime too. Like one day he'll love pizza and then the next he doesn't, and we have to disown him during that time because who doesn't love pizza? It's just wrong. These croissants usually comes in a package of 6, and I don't know, they cost like $4. I mean, breakfast sandwich nowadays costs like $7. So here's a croissant. Once I get it all butter croissants, they are better. They're really good. 200 calories. It's breakfast. Break your fast. Half the calories. Whole croissant, half croissant. I feel like I should be endorsed by Aldi. So Aldi, if you're looking for someone to, endorse you, I'll do it, because I also got these from Aldi. It just says breakfast best, but it's likely the Aldi brand. Yes, it is. Aldi twice as nice. If you don't know what the twice as nice is, by the way, I mean, I'm sure you've heard of it and you see it on all the Aldi products. Essentially, they just say if you don't like their product and it's an Aldi product and you're like, oh, this is the twice as nice guarantee on this one, because sometimes they carry other brands too. Like they carry like brand name Hellmann's, for example, but they have their own mayo too. So if you buy the Hellmann's, that's not part of their twice as nice, but their Aldi brand of anything, twice as nice. You basically go back and say, hey, I didn't like this. You bring your receipt, and you're like, hey, I didn't like this, or this was not good, or something. You'll just get your refund back. But yeah, love Aldi. I also have this, I think it's sharp cheddar. It was in my fridge, and we usually use white American for everything. So I was like, let me get rid of this sharp cheddar one, because I think we bought this one on accident one time. I don't know, because we just usually don't have it. But I think it's going to be good on my breakfast sandwich. And I got a ramekin. I wanted to talk to my sister about how recently we just saw Hoppers in the movie theaters for the first time. And when I say for the first time, I mean it was my son's first time at the movies. So that was exciting. He did great. I love the AMC. I brought a blanket in the baby's, oh my gosh, what is it called? Diaper bag. And as soon as we got there, I just put the recliner up for my son, threw the blanket on him, and he lifted the little middle part, so he kind of cuddled into me. And then the baby was breastfeeding, and then there was a point where the baby was just asleep on my chest, and my older son was just kind of cuddled into me here. And he was great. Like, we didn't have any potty breaks. He didn't ask me to pause it, so I don't know how he knew, because any other time he's always asking me to pause the movies here at the house. So we had a great time at the movie theater. It was fun. Cue the child. So yeah, so he had a great time at the movies, and Hoppers was a great movie. Like, I don't know why, but every time the girl was like, Jerry, like, I died. I don't know why. It was so funny for me. All right, so back to my recipe. So I cracked the egg into the ramekin. It is whole right now, but I'm gonna just gently break the yolk. I was thinking about how I wanted this. Do I want like an omelet patty? But I kind of want it as a broken up like just slightly, but I'm not mixing it, just so that the yolk is going to be just spread. I also have these liners for my air fryer. So I get these on Amazon. I just do subscribe and save, and they're really cheap. But they help keep it nice and clean, and it's quick cleanup too. So I'm just gonna put the sausage right in there. I'm gonna put this and this in the air fryer now. That's been heating up. I'm gonna put a little bit of salt and pepper on this actually. I'll be right back. So I know the sausage is definitely gonna cook fine in there, but it's the egg that's the experiment for me, because when I have made breakfast sandwiches for myself before, I've cooked the sausage in the one, and then I've made the egg on the side here. So it'll be great to see if I can just do it all at one time. This is gonna be such a good experiment. Anyway, we love the movie Hopper, so if anyone hasn't seen it yet, I would recommend it. It's great. Great for a 4-year-old. And then we had just a lovely day afterwards. We actually just went, because, you know, my son had no school because it's spring break. We as a family just went to a nature park nearby, had some ice cream, just walked around and explored. I can't remember I think he calls it exploring. You want to explore? It's just so cute. It was a really lovely day yesterday, so it was great.
The tomato turned into a pumpkin.
Oh no! Me and my husband just watched Super Troopers the other day. I forgot how funny that movie is. It is so good. Schnozberries, they like schnozberries. I'm laughing my butt off the whole time. I'm gonna check on this now. I didn't put in the croissant yet because that is more delicate and it doesn't really need long to cook. But I will be putting it in there. So let me just check this. This egg is actually cooking really well. This has been in there. Oh, my timer stopped, so I don't know how long it's been in there. I just flipped the sausage. I just flipped the sausage, and the egg actually looks good. I'm not even gonna try flipping it or anything. I'm just gonna keep it in the ramekin, and I'm gonna throw this in there. I have one of those oven type air fryers, like a toaster oven. I like that because it's got like the drawer and it's not just like a little bucket, so I can fit more stuff into it. I have it at like 350, 375 under air fry. Why am I just eating on camera? I'm always eating on camera. Whatever. I'm also going to give you a sneak peek of one of the videos I'm going to be doing soon. So I've been collecting these for a while with this in mind, and you're going to be like, wow, you go through a lot, but I have a 4-year-old who only eats chocolate peanut butter sandwiches. Now, when I do a chocolate peanut butter sandwich, so when I say chocolate, I mean Nutella. When I do a chocolate peanut butter sandwich, like I put the smallest of it, just smear of chocolate and then glob on the peanut butter, because he doesn't need sugar, and that's what Nutella is. A little flavor of it is good enough. He knows it's on there, and he eats it just fine. But the husband, he's a very kind man. He's a very considerate man, so he globs on the Nutella. So we go through a lot of Nutella in our house. So I got 4 jars of like mostly empty Nutella. You know, we got most of it scraped off. And I've been collecting these for a couple months. I mean, none of them are expired. Like these ones are August of 2026. So they're not expired or anything. On one of my next videos is I'm going to make a hot chocolate using the Nutella jars. I'm going to just, I shouldn't tell you it, but I'm going to make hot chocolate out of this, and I'll show you how I do it. And I got 4 of them, and that's so I could do a big old batch, and then maybe I'll do a taste test for the son off camera. Maybe he can tell us what he thinks. Okay, it's been about 3 minutes. Let me check on that croissant. So this is what it all looks like. It looks like it worked perfectly, actually. But yeah, it all can fit in there. I'm gonna put the cheese on this real quick before I take it fully out. But yeah, we done. So this worked so well. Look at this. So I already have the cheese melted on it. I just like put it on like in the last 5 seconds before I took it off. Look at that. Like, oh gosh. Yeah, it's cooked underneath. This is great. This is perfect. I'm so excited. Look at that so far. That looks profesh, dude. Look at that, guys. Oh, wow. I'm so excited. Okay. There it is. All right, let's do a calorie count while we wait for this to cool off a little bit because it's going to scold me because I have no patience. The croissant is 200 calories. The sausage is 190. The egg is 70. One slice of cheese, which is about 50. So it's about 510 calories, you know? So it's a breakfast. It's fine. You know, they also say, and who's they? I don't know who they are. If you're going to have something fatty, it's better to do it in the morning when you're breaking your fast. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Another thing I wanted to talk to you about, sister, while I wait for this to cool so I can take a bite out of it, is I've been saving these, I don't know, things. So my sister does a lot of crafts. She's amazing. You should check out some of her stuff she does with resin. But I have these two things here that I couldn't bring myself to just recycle without first asking you if you wanted it. So do you want this? I don't know, it's nice. It's got a nice little cork. I don't know. This, of course, had alcohol in it. But it's all washed off, and you can certainly use it for something if you have any ideas. And then this is from a candle. It's just really nice green glass, but I don't know. You could maybe even shatter this glass and put it in resin. I don't know, but it almost looks like sea glass. But if you want either of these, please let me know. If you guys are new to this channel too, this is how my sister and I are trying to communicate with each other because it's hard to keep up with one another, and this has been on my counter for maybe 2 months now, so that's how long it's taken me to ask her if she wants them. And my husband's driving me nuts with, I'm gonna throw it out. Don't throw it out. I want to ask my sister first. All right, we're gonna take a bite. And so you're gonna be able to see us cooking in our kitchens while chatting and catching up. So that worked perfectly. That egg's perfect. I'm so glad that worked. And the size is perfect. That's really good. For air fryers. That was awesome. That's cool. I don't know. Are you gonna try this? Let me know if you try it and rate it. But I think it's really good, really simple, and great for my lifestyle at least. This is also a challenge for all of you viewers. If there is anything that you'd want us to try to make, because yes, some of these recipes are ones that I've tried before, that she's tried before, but essentially we're on camera trying new things, actually. Yes, I did, for example, I did the short ribs recipe the other day. I had made short ribs before, but I've never made them in the Instapot, so it was a learning experience. We're interested in any recipe you want us to try. If you want to post anything in the comments about things that you'd want to see us making, and then kind of probably making it our own too, because we're probably never gonna follow the recipe, exactly, because that's just not how we are. That's your challenge, viewers. Share some recipes with us. If you see another TikTok of someone else making something that you say, oh, I want to see this being made in real time, share it. I'd be happy to view through your comments. So, all right. Thank you so much, everybody. I spilled salt. Gotta throw that over your left shoulder. No demons here. Talk to you soon. I'm gonna sign off now. I love you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.